If you came across this video, you are an e-commerce brand owner, you want to get your brand ready for Black Friday and Q4 as a whole, and this is the video that will show you exactly the best practices in terms of offer to run, how to set up your Facebook ads, how to make sure that your ad account and business manager are safe, our email marketing calendar, our Q4 overall promotional calendar, how to not go through the dip post Black Friday, Cyber Monday that some brands typically face in either December or January, and much more. Now, if you're new to the channel, you don't yet know who I am. My name is Justin, and I'm the founder at paidadvertising.com, an online and marketing agency specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. We've had the pleasure of working with over 160 clients over the last 4 years. We've generated well over $30 million in client revenue. And with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be highlighting some of the best parts from our free ebook, 51 pages and over 2 hours in free training given to you, again, completely for free. The link is going to be in the description for you to download this ebook once again for free and get access to our exclusive hour and 50-minute Black Friday, Cyber Monday extra training and our 40-minute email marketing training, as well as for you to download a copy of our Q4 promotional calendar all the way from October to early January. So with that being said, let me share with you some of the best pieces of information and golden nuggets from this ebook. So one of the first thing I want to highlight is Black Friday, Cyber Monday is not a time of the year where you want to start testing new things. It's a time of the year where you actually need to kind of hone in, focus, and do more of what already works. It's not a time to do new, it's a time to do more or better. So with that being said, for a lot of our ad accounts, we'll notice one of two things, and I'm gonna already kind of skip ahead and give you a second piece of nugget that is found in this ebook too, which is do not turn off your evergreen ads. Meaning if you're already running Facebook ads on an evergreen basis, do not turn them off during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Typically when it comes to BFCM, you simply want to launch one of two types of ads. Either you'll want to pick your best winning ad. So you look at the last 12 months, you look into your winning ad creatives, you literally use the same exact creative, you open up, let's say the Photoshop file or the Premiere Pro video file of that ad creative, and you add a Black Friday offer banner on top of this creative, and then you launch it and schedule it to run it back during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. As simple as that. Or you use very product or most aware creatives, which are creatives where you literally just haul out the offer. You're like, hey, here's Black Friday, Cyber Monday at paidadvertising.com. We're offering all clients a 10% off their subscription as an example, right? So very simple when it comes to creatives. Why? You typically won't scale, or at least won't scale as much your Black Friday, Cyber Monday themed creatives as much as you would scale your evergreen ads. Believe me when I say this, your Black Friday, Cyber Monday themed creative are usually just adding into your creative mix. It's almost like they're acting as a frequency amplifier. People are going to be seeing those ads. They're going to be seeing it like, oh, these guys have a sale. That's amazing. And then your other ads, which have already had more learnings, they again probably exited the learning phase now. So Facebook knows who to target. They know who to find and show these ads to. Those will be the ads you typically can scale up during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Second tip is the following: do not blow all the profits you're going to generate during November. So a lot of people, and I always kind of make this this analogy of a squirrel, right? Like a squirrel before the winter would stash a bunch of nuts to make sure that they're going to survive the colder months of winter. Same thing with you. Some of you might experience a pretty steep drop in December or January, which actually I've got ways that I'll show you today on how to circumvent that. But nonetheless, make sure that you stash away some of the extras that you would have earned during this time of the year to help you go through the winter. Now, one of the recommendations I also have for you is to build hype before Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Increase frequency, fill up your funnel. Typically, we're already late at the time of recording this video. When I say this, I mean typically from all the way Q3 to early Q4 is the last chance you have to acquire tons of customers, or at least get people at cheaper CPMs to view your videos, to follow you on Instagram, to like your page. So that way, during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Facebook can therefore prioritize these audiences. I tend to like to use Advantage Plus shopping campaigns during Black Friday, Cyber Monday because they usually prioritize middle of funnel and bottom of funnel audiences. And if you want to try it out too, it is one of the only times of the year where I recommend you to do some retargeting, meaning to manually set up an ad set within one of your campaigns to be dedicated just to retarget engagement, to retarget website visitors, to retarget anybody who's been following you in the last year or so, to siphon out everything there is in your audience. But if you want to still acquire customers, if you want to have Black Friday, Cyber Monday be a time of the year for you where you can go out and fill up your funnel, well, you can do so through pre-hype up. So October and early November are great time periods for you to run either reminder campaigns, great campaign type on Facebook, by the way. If you've never ran those yet, they're somewhat relatively new, where basically as a campaign objective, it would be an engagement type of campaign, and then you can have the conversion location or the conversion event be a reminder. And then what people do is they see an ad, it looks very native with a reminder, almost like an instant form, where if they click on it, they're gonna get a push notification in app from Facebook and or Instagram, dependent on where they've seen your reminder ad on the time of you launching a sale. So that's one way to do it, right? Just to build hype. Or what you can do is you can run instant form or lead generation ads, fill up your email list with the incentive of saying, hey, if you want to have exclusive access, we're going to have very limited stock for our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. We're going to give you a 48-hour like head start based on our other customers, only if you are part of our VIP list. So sign up below and we'll add you to that VIP list. This is also a great way for you to start building some of this hype. Now, when it comes to offers, you want to keep things simple. One of the core value that I have at paidadvertising.com has always been keep it simple, stupid, the KISS rule, which is very important to not make your offer too hard to understand, right? I've seen brands say things like, buy these 2 products and get a third one at 10% off only if you are a previous customer. Look, it does not work. The best offers usually are a flat site-wide discount that is automatically applied to your customer's cart. So there's no thinking about putting in a code. There's no, is this off? Is this not? Is this in 25% off? Is this 50? No, same discount, entire website. And that also helps you simplify the showing, I guess, of that discount. I highly recommend you check out some of the apps that I have linked in the ebook in itself, which again, you can download completely for free in the description down below. I recommend that you show it visually on the website. Then you add something like a little round icon, let's say on your products that say like 25% off, or like a scratch off on the price to show how much are your customers saving. Another key recommendation for you, do not have a different strategy for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Too often I'll see brands trying to make a completely different sale or promotion for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday. It's a bad idea. Why? Because you typically won't have enough time for your ads to learn and or scale up or down for either or. Like you will launch ads for 2 to 3 days for Black Friday, then kill them, and then launch ads for 24 hours for Cyber Monday, which just causes a lot of inconsistencies within your account. I strongly recommend that you do one promotion that you carry through for all of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Instead of calling it Black Friday or Cyber Monday, you can just call it essentially the BFCM weekend or the Black Friday weekend sale, and that in itself would be sufficient. Very important tip I have for a lot of you out here, over communicate with your customers. I've seen a lot of our brands actually go out of stock during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and they didn't expect it. They didn't plan inventory the right way, which kind of brings me to an important point here. Make sure you're going to have enough stock, and make sure that if you don't, at least communicate with your supplier to make sure that you can order fast enough if need be during this time of the year. And if you're going to be expecting delays, if you know that your shipping carriers, an example, is going to be overloaded, which I'm telling you, it will. Would it be Canada Post, USPS, so on and so forth? They all are going to be overloaded during BFCM, which means you know there will be shipping delays regardless of how sharp your fulfillment team is. And so I recommend update your email flows. Let your customers know as soon as they purchase with the post-purchase flow during this time of the year. Let them know they might expect delays. Let them know you're expecting a higher order volume. Let them know to not freak out if something is taking a few more days. Again, over communicate with these customers. And I've got linked in the ebook once again for you a free 40-minute masterclass training from Daniel, our email marketing partner, multi 7-figure in email marketing revenue for his clients. So definitely check this out also. Now, how do I optimize budgets? Typically, I always follow a 20% rule, which on a 3 to 7 day basis, we're not going to scale more than 20% on an account. Even though we sometimes try and be a little bit more aggressive, we're going to try to keep it at that level on a given 3 to 7 day basis to not kind of overwhelm the algorithm. Whereas here during BFCM, we're going to follow what's called surge scaling, which we're going to be scaling hourly. So typically the way the curve works for revenue during BFCM is like this. It literally does a U, meaning Friday morning is usually the highest peak of Friday to Sunday. Usually it's the biggest time of that sale. Why? Because it's new. It's the new factor. It's Black Friday. Oh my God, people are freaking out about it. This is the peak. You need to start with the highest budget. Very important and very big mistake I see a lot of new brands make during this time of the year is they're going to start with a lower budget on Friday morning and they're going to say, oh, I'm going to scale up during the day. No, actually Friday is one of those days where you probably will be scaling down as Friday goes on. It starts with the highest peak in the morning. coming and you cannot miss that peak. You'd rather overshoot your budget and then have to scale down than undershoot it and have to scale up, because you're not going to have a lot of time to scale up during Friday. Keep in mind, Facebook, Google, TikTok, they're all also overloaded at this time of the year. There's a lot more advertisers with a lot more ad spend competing for the same amount of users, and therefore you will probably face bugs or delays in your ad changes, which is why I highly recommend you use a third-party tracking software. Typically, in a good season, in a good time, Meta can be late upwards of 3 hours, which means the data you see on Meta is not the real data. And you and I both know that, especially if you're doing lead generation ads. It's very easy to see. I'm gonna get a lead on the back end that could have only came from ads because that funnel is only showed in my ads. Facebook Ads Manager doesn't tell me I have a lead. 3 hours later, I refresh and then suddenly the lead appears on Facebook Ads Manager. You cannot afford to have this much lag in your data reporting during BFCM. So I recommend that you use something like Triplewell, which what we do is at the pixel level on Triplewell, what you can see is you can look into your ads data on Facebook, you can select your campaign, and then you're gonna cross-check spend to revenue ratio. So spend in that campaign, the Shopify revenue ratio. And so as long as the Shopify revenue is going up hour by hour proportionally to your ad spend, then you can keep on increasing ad spend for a given campaign. So once again, very important here to have a third-party tracker. And again, and I said earlier I was gonna get back to it, here I am, post BFCM preparation. A lot of people, they put all their eggs within one basket. They just are tunnel visioned into making BFCM work. Their sole purpose is to crush it and make a lot of money during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but they forget about the after. They don't prepare for the what's next. And then December come around, their store is, quite frankly, it's not in a good position. Like, results are going down. It's a very bad month. And then don't even talk to me about January, which is just gonna look even more horrible for a lot of these businesses. So what happens next? You can see that in our Q4 calendar that we've had embedded in this ebook. But as an example, in December, we're gonna run gift giving angles with shipping cutoff. So meaning if you have a product that has giftability during Christmas, then we're gonna run offers or an angle talking about the shipping cutoff. Be like, hey, look, this is a perfect gift for a spouse, perfect gift for sister, perfect gift for whoever. And you need to buy before December 15th if you wanna get it in time for Christmas. So buy now, right? Playing what this scarcity angle is a great way to kind of carry you all the way to Christmas. Now, with that being said, and a second way that I like to kind of keep the hype alive for December is to start the month with the product drop. Because here's the thing, if you just keep stacking discount after discount and then you extend your Black Friday sale and then you're just living on borrowed time, you're acquiring a lot of discount junkies who want nothing more than just buy only when you have discounts. That's not good for your brand. Whereas if you come out and again, you kind of keep on this hype with new types of hype. Now you just did a big discount, stop your BFCM sale, then launch shipping cutoff. Now you're playing with scarcity. Now, again, this might work until December 15th or 16th, 17th, depending again on how fast you think that your shipping carrier is going to be able to get those products shipped out to your customers. But at the same time, one of the best ways to increase sales is a product drop to kind of revive a spark within your market. And as mentioned earlier, if you do not turn off your evergreen ads during BFCM, you will have a much better post BFCM period, simply because you'll already have so much learnings that you've made with that campaign during BFCM, right? There's more people who have purchased, there's like, you've had so much data added to that campaign now that it's gonna have like a smoother transition to early December. And therefore you don't have to launch new ads, launch a new campaign, start learning again. No, because you've never turned off your evergreen ads, which are still going to be keeping you warm throughout Christmas, no pun intended. And so I'm going to stop myself right here. There is a lot more value packed in this 51-page free ebook, hour and 50 long exclusive video training on BFCM, 40-minute email masterclass, email marketing calendar, promotional calendar for all of Q4, and much more. Link is going to be in the description down below for you to get your hands on that guide completely for free. Now, if you made it this far and you're still looking for a paid ads partner on Meta, Google, or TikTok to help you throughout Q4, click the link down below to book in a call with myself and the team at paidadvertising.com. And with that being said, if you simply want one-on-one consulting help, perhaps for your business throughout Q4 to get an extra hand, or if you're an agency owner for you and your clients to help you survive this time of the year, then check out a second link in the description down below to join our one-on-one consulting program called Ad Engine. On that note, check out other videos on the channel for some more useful marketing tips, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.